Hi everyone, welcome to Walk the Talk. So on this podcast we show you how we actually make some money on a particular day or in a particular day. Today what we have is a contract where we are supposed to design an ID card for a church. We are creating the first badge for today and the first badge is 60 pieces. So let's just dive in. At the end we'll reveal how much we made today. This is Walking the Talk.
You strong.
So welcome back. Today we are going to use Photoshop to design a simple ID card for a church. With this particular video, I'm going to give just an example of how the church logo looks like, not the actual church which contracted us to uh, create the ID card for them. But we are going to create a similar ID card, and let's just dive right in. Okay, so first I need size of my ID, and if you go to image size is, let's say, 3 by 2 inches, and that will be the size of the ID card. I also need the church logo, and I'm using this as an example, the Church of God as an example, so I'm going to use this logo. Okay, I need to minimize this. Okay, so one secret about graphic designers, you have to do what we call color communication. Now, in this particular uh, logo of this church, they have deep blue, they have gold in there, and they have cyan as their prime color. So I'm going to use cyan and blue and gold. I'm going to play around these colors and obviously white. So I'll decide on which colors to pick, and let's see which one at the end we are going to select. Okay, so we have a logo here, and I want to create something like a border to put the name of the church in there. Okay, so again, this is a skill you can learn as a graphic designer, and the name of the software I'm using is Photoshop. Photoshop is the same software we use when it comes to editing pictures and doing some basic graphics. Illustrator does a lot of advanced graphic design than Photoshop. But Photoshop is an all-round software, and it's a good software if you know how to use it. Okay, so back to our design. You will see these colors are pretty the same. I need the exact thing, so let me try to change the color which let me pick the color from here. Okay, okay, yeah, I think this is better. Okay, now I have this. I can put the name of the church in here. But I need to create something you know, at these borders. I need some kind of arc in here. So let's see. Let's create another. Let's pick another shape 2, and let's pick the colors here. Okay. So again, I have my sign here, and I'm using that to form an arc. Ctrl T to transform, bring it down here. I think we are good to go. Now I'll just duplicate this layer. Okay, let's combine because it's a group. Let's go to layers. Okay, so just duplicate again. Okay, now we have the duplication. Control T again for free transformation. Okay, let me bring it back here. Okay, so this is what I have. Now I can leave it this simple, but I need to do something a bit nicer. This is okay, but I don't want it that simple. So let me create another arc here. Just duplicate this, duplicate, take one out. Then I just need to change color. This. Okay, so changing it to gold. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. Okay, let's zoom in to get colors too much. Okay, so okay, so I need a kind of gold color in here. So let's change color here. So something like this. Shouldn't be bad. Let's see what we have here. Yes, and this color we have. Now this color communicates with this the gold color in the logo. So we have one arc being gold and one being cyan. Let's bring back our cyan. Now I need the same thing in here. So let me just duplicate this layer to layer 5. Let me duplicate it. And I need the same color, the gold color here. Okay, to change this, let me go back and copy the color for this one. Okay, so here. So when it comes to graphic design, as I said, you just have to be creative. There's no one way of doing anything. You just have to be creative. So let's get the exact color in here. Come back to this. Double click this. So I just click and it opens. Click this, it opens. And is the color in here to have the same color. Okay, so now we have both gold and cyan at both corners. So let me bring in the sign, and let me show you what you can do with this. Okay, so the gold is on top of this sign. I need to reveal the sign. So bring the sign on top of the gold, then bring the sign a bit down. It will be something like this. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's see. I think I like something like this. Now let's go back to the right side here. Okay, so again the gold is on top. Now we need the cyan on top. So cyan is on top now. Select it and bring it down a bit. Not too much. It needs to look similar. Right here is similar. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, I need to push this before the bit. Yeah, and I think we have something. Okay, so this is a simple design. Now I need something in the middle, some kind of watermark. So let's go back to my folder. I have this. Yes, as I said, we have this. Okay, so this is where we have got into. We have this, we have the logo here, we have a border here to put the name of the church in here. We have some arc at the edges of the ID card just to make it nicer. Now the last thing I want to do is put a watermark in here, and let's see what we get. So I need the logo back again. Let me minimize this. I'll pick this logo here. Okay, yeah, so minimize it obviously, but okay. So in Photoshop we have what we call opacity. So I'll just reduce the opacity in here to create some kind of watermark in there. Yes, so I think this is okay. Then let me just add the name of the church here. Okay, obviously not this color, but and not this font too. So let's just change it to okay. Change this to simple. Yeah, so let's change it and make it simple. Gold. Let's change the color to white. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I need to minimize this. So let's say 24. Go back again and so say 18. Okay, so right, the church, Church of God. Okay, so as you can see, we have this Church of God. Our ID card is becoming, nicer. Now, remember each church has branches, so like the original one, I put the name of the branch here. So this I'm just going to create uh, you know, a random branch. I'll use a name, a local name. So let's say Church of God, and let's say Tema. Let's say Tema Community 1. Let's reduce the size. So say 10. Let's go a bit down. 9. Let's go. So we have Church of Christ. So we have Church of God, Tema Community 1. Yeah. And so, change the size again. Change the size to a little bit smaller to 8. Okay, so I think this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. And, so Church of God, Tema Community 1. Okay, now we just have to add a picture to this, because as I said earlier, with this particular ID, we don't want any name on the ID card. So they just need the face of the members there, and they use that to identify people who are in church and people who are not in church. I'm talking about the main, project that we did for that particular day. Okay, so now I think our ID is almost done. Now we need a picture to put in here. Remember, we for the actual ID card, we went to the church to take pictures, and that's additional work. So we went to the church to take actual pictures. I'm using this one as an example. Okay. Um, okay. So this is a simple ID card for a church. So I can do something else by reducing the opacity. See if the logo will go through, but I don't want it that way. What if I bring the logo in front of, say, the picture? Let's see if we let's see this. Yeah, I think this is better. I like this. I like this. So as you can see, this is the final ID card, and it's similar to what we did for the original church. And we are creating 60 pieces of this, as I said earlier. All I have to do now is to save my work. So file, save. Yes, save my work. Then I just change the images. So, fix another image in here to have the quantity they want. So each member, different picture. Okay. So basically, this is the artwork, similar to the original artwork we designed. And we'll print out our ID card, cut it into pieces, and then laminate it. Okay, so this is our final work. and we are creating 60 of this. So with the original idea is similar, the design is similar to the one we did for the church. I've decided not to mention the name, and we are creating 60 pieces. So all I have to do is save the work. All I have to do is save the work, then just change the pictures, and we will have different members on the ID card. Okay, so this is a skill you can learn. This is a graphic design skill you can learn and become self-employed. Obviously, the challenges you face is you need to get a laptop, you need to learn software, you need a printer to print out the various works, you need a laminator to laminate your
Okay,
ID,
so this
and you're good to go. But as I said, if you find yourself on the streets, you need to learn a skill. So learning a skill, you decide on which skill you want to learn. And the course involved will let you know if this skill is for me or not. Always you have to start from somewhere. That's what I have to tell you. You have to start from somewhere. I didn't start and I had everything I'm using as a graphic designer. So you also have to start from somewhere. Whether you borrow a friend's computer to learn Photoshop, learn CorelDRAW, learn Illustrator, so on and so forth. You just have to what? Take an action, do something. You just can't be there. Okay, so I'll show you the printouts we did. Obviously, it will be different because it will have the main, name of the church in there, and some images will be blurred. Yeah. So obviously, yes, nothing comes easy, and I don't want to say it's just easy to do everything, but you just need to take action. So obviously, I'm not saying everything is going to be easy because yeah, someone will say I don't even have money to buy a laptop. I don't even have money to buy a printer, the softwares, the lamination machine, and so on. Someone will say it involves a lot. Yes. So if you find yourself on the streets, as I said earlier, you have to take baby steps. Decide on the skill you want to learn. On this particular episode, we are talking about graphic designers. So, as a graphic designer, I'll be able to design this. I'm creating 60 pieces of this, and I'm charging 20 cities for one. At the end, I'm getting 1,200 cities for this first set. There's a lot of sets they're asking for, but the first set is just 60, and then that's what we got at the end of the day. So this is something you can also strive to do. In our next videos, we are going to also show other businesses and other self-employed activities you can do as a driver, uh, as an electrician, what have you, whatever skill we feel we can bring on this channel, we are going to bring it. This is called walking the talk. Yes, this is called walking the talk. We want you to see activities that we do that gives us something at the end of what the day. So any opportunity we get, any business we get to know of, we feel can give you some amount of money as a self-employed person, as an employee, as a business person, we are just going to bring you the practical know-how in here, and it wouldn't be solely just talking. Yeah. So at the end of the Today we had 1200. Yes, 1200 is what we had for 60 pieces. We printed. First we designed, as I've showed, we designed, printed, and laminated. Printed, cut it into pieces, then laminated it, sent it to receive our 1200. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Walking the Talk, and we'll bring you another episode very soon. If you like to see more of these videos, if you like to see more of this content, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification button, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. Be safe. Bye bye.
Get strong.